behind the scenes with future country rock blues kings and queens. Discover them first with Palm Mash TV. Palm Mash TV.
Well, hello everybody, it's Paul Mash TV time once again. We're glad that you could join us again today. We've got a great interview coming up for you in just a moment. But before we do that, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell here on YouTube. And you're always going to get the latest interviews whenever available. And feel free to leave a comment on the comment section. We'd love to hear from you there. And if you're on Facebook, go to facebook.com/PaulMashTV. And feel free to like the page, inboxes, comment things you see there. We'd love to hear from you there as well. And you can use good old-fashioned email, paulmashtv, all one word, @gmail.com. And that email is not just for bands and solo artists wanting to be on the show, but we love fan mail as well. So send us an email there, and we'd love to hear from you. And don't forget, every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central on the Smile World TV on Roku, one of my episodes will show up on there. So be sure to check that out. And we're going to repeat all this on the closing credits at the end of the show, so stay tuned for that. From Memphis, Tennessee, we have Dat Ese Flaco, a very talented artist, and I think you'll agree. So we'll get to that in just a moment, but here's a quick word from Click Jam. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
We got history, got me feeling the nostalgia when you look at me, thinking about what could.
Okay, everybody, it's time for interview time as promised, and with us from Memphis, Tennessee, we have Flaco. Thanks for joining us, Flaco.
What's up, everybody? What's poppin'?
Oh, well, I'm doing pretty good. I'm glad that you joined us today.
I'm glad for this invite, man. I'm glad for this.
Yeah, well, we're glad that you're here. Tell us a little bit how it started for you, though. I mean, have you always wanted to be an artist? Tell us in your own words.
Well, I'm from Toledo, Ohio, and up there, like, it's so much talent in my city that I would be in school. I was in, like, junior high at East Toledo Junior High, and it was like, I'd see all my friends, they'd be rapping and stuff, and I'm like, man, and I'd sit there and I'd write little poems down. And my homeboy, Russ Diggity, was like, Dutch Foster was like, hey, man, put that to a beat, bro. I'm like, I can't do that. He said, man, just put that to a beat, man. You rhyming right there. And I put it to a beat. And next thing I know, it just clicked. And that's where I was at with it, yo.
Oh, okay.
Kept going from there. And then every chance I got, I'd write. I didn't even know how to read 16 bars, 12 bars, 4 bars. I would just write, and it was always 16-bar verses. It just from my head. Like, I knew when to stop, and I just was like, man, this is what I'm gonna do. Then I started tattooing and hooked up with my bro Lil White and formed White Music Midwest, and now here I am, moved from Toledo to Memphis.
Okay, well, that's a great story, and I'm glad that you do what you love, and I hope you'll be doing this for a long, long time there, Flaco.
So it's just the beginning.
So tell us about the influences that you grew up with that helped you influence in your songwriting and musical style and so forth.
A real big influence on my music writing was Little Rob from San Diego, California. He's a real big influence on me. Of course, Eminem from Detroit, me being from Toledo known as Little Detroit, you know what I mean? We right there, 40 minutes away. And seeing that and just listening to all types of genres, from like alternative to Latino hip hop to straight regional Mexican regional music to urban, like I just mixed it all together and just started doing Spanglish rap.
Okay, well, that's good. I'm glad that you enjoy other forms of genre besides hip hop. I mean, that's what we do.
Yeah.
We do all genres. So.
Oh yeah, I listen to all types of music. Like Lil White, my brother, man. And if y'all know from Lil White from Hypnotized Mind Camp, from 3 6 Mafia and them, he was on the road, and his wife, my sister, she driving, she put on a country song. And she, white, I'm sitting behind him, and he like, man, we got OG, and man, Mexican gangster in the back. Flaco ain't trying to hear this country. I'm like, actually, bro, I kind of like this country song, bro. This is one of my favorite songs. It tripped him out because my mama, you know what I'm saying? She listened to country every morning, taking me to school when I was a youngster. So I listened to country and Mexican music, you know what I'm saying, like all the time. I had to sneak and listen to hip hop, you know what I mean? And my very first hip hop song that I listened to, my neighbor recorded it on a Mexican cassette. In the middle of the cassette, she recorded Regulators by Warren G and Nate Dogg. God rest his soul, you know what I mean? And I just kept on rewinding. I'd flip the tape around and fast forward on the other side, and I would sneak and listen to that faithfully every night. Like when I was a youngster, I was young, and like it just went from there. Like,
oh, okay. Well, why don't you tell us a little bit about the where we can find your music? I mean, I'm sure it's on all streaming platforms, but if you got physical copies, let us know that as well. We'd love to hear it.
As of right now, I'm still pushing out solo digital, you know what I'm saying, physical copies, self-distribution on the digital side, on the physical side, doing self-distribution with that. A Looney Tunes story recorded at 1837 Is Me Entertainment. That's the old label I was on. This is my very first like project, all the way owned. Everything on here, I own all of it. You can also find this on all digital platforms. You just gotta, when you look me up on anything, you can Google it. It's Dat Ese Flaco, DATESEFLACO, 3 words. But because if you just type Flaco, you're gonna have artists like Flaco Jimenez, other Ese Flaco, shouts out, you know what I'm saying? Like just you're gonna have a whole bunch of other people being pulled up to where as soon as you type in that essay, I'm the only one that pop up. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I did that like that is because when you look me up on all digital platforms, that essay, I had to, when I loaded everything up, when I loaded this up, my first project up, there was already an artist named Flaco, and there's already another artist named Ese Flaco that's got a lot of music out. And I'm like, man, I ain't about to change my whole name, my local name around. I'm just gonna add to it. So I'm like, all right, that boy, that pot, you know what I'm saying? Because I got ties to Third Ward, Houston, Texas as well. So I'm taking all my stuff from Houston, and I'm like, and there's another artist named Dat Boy T, shouts out, from Houston. And I'd listen to his music a lot, and I'm like, that essay, DEF. I ain't gonna use that boy because I'm from the Midwest. That's a lot of down south. I don't want to disrespect nobody. You know what I mean? I'm out in if you know, the Midwest is the melting pot of the United States of everything. So I took that from Dat Boy T from Houston, and the essay from Cali, you know, from the West Coast, and mixed it together and formed Dat Ese Flaco. No disrespects to nobody, you know what I'm saying? So I could go ahead and put my own, you know what I mean? Now when you type that essay, I'm the only one gonna pop up. You know what I'm saying? You put Dat Ese Flaco, I'm the only one popping up.
Okay, and everybody go out there on those streaming platforms and download
YouTube
music. He'd love you for it.
Yeah, most definitely I would, man. I'm on YouTube, Dat Ese Flaco, on all digital platforms, Spotify, iTunes, all that. It's just Dat Ese Flaco. My new project, Don't Ever Fold, is doing good. It's got some good features on there. Like I said, got my brother Lil White on there. Got White Gold from Jetpack Gang. Got Wavy Inc. from White Music Midwest. They on the label with me. Maserati Geek. He with White Music, Mitchell Heights Mafia. You know what I mean? Down here from Memphis. It's a good project, man. I got my brother Ashton Riker on that project as well. He from right here from Memphis native. and just it's a good project, man. I mean, the feedback I've gotten on it is dope, yo. And I'm already working on the next one. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on some more stuff, some new stuff for y'all.
Okay, well, we're looking forward to that. And speaking of your music, we have a video by the name of Looney Tune coming up from you in just a moment. Is there a story behind that? Maybe you could tell us.
Looney Tune. Looney Tune. My set in Houston is LTP, Looney Tune Posse. That's my partners. And I'm a Looney Tune when it comes down to it. Like I could be cool, calm, collect, but at the same time, shit, I'm a Looney Tune to the day I go. I'm a lunatic. You know what I mean? So like with that, I'm paying homage to my partners in Third Ward, but I'm also letting it be known, like when you listen to them lyrics, like I spit factual shit. Like I don't just go off for shit because like Looney Tune is I'm putting it out there. All of my people want to sit there and say they the hardest, they the best, and I'm gonna prove it. And I'm proving it with Looney Tune. The official video is coming out real soon. Right now, it's just the track from my upload for Don't Ever Fold. But the official video coming out real soon here within the next month. And we already started shooting for that. And it's just pretty much letting it be known like, hey, I'm here. You feel me? Like, it took a little minute. Did my 5-year stint, you know what I'm saying? Had to lay it down for the 5 and do what I had to do. Now I'm here, you know what I'm saying? My credentials is good. So I'm going to go ahead and get to pushing this music and doing what I'm doing. I'm solidifying it. Like, I ain't the only Spanglish rapper out there, but I'm the hardest. You know what I mean? And I'm going to prove it. With all due respect to everybody out there doing the Spanglish rap, but I go in. I've been doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, no other ways around it. I'm going to go ahead and talk that shit now. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to do what I do. You know what I mean? Like I said, trying to go ahead and just put it out there. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like the Midwest, we over here, we got this area too. You know what I'm saying? Like, we doing what I do. You know what I mean? Shouts out to all Chicano hip-hop artists doing it, out there striving, you know what I'm saying, to keep our genre together. But I'm not trying to be just placed in Chicano hip-hop. I'm trying to be placed in the hip-hop section, not trying to be just segregated to Latino hip-hop. That's why I'm moving the way I move. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get pushed in all the genre, just placed in hip-hop, not segregated to, because that's what they're going to automatically try to do to an artist like myself. They're going to try to hurry up and segregate me to just Chicano. So now when people go, like, say, for example, back when you went to go look for your CDs at Walmart, you got the hip-hop section, then you got the regional Hispanic section, and that's a little section like this. And they got a big old section of hip-hop over here, and you got a little section of all just Chicano, Latino artists over here. I'm trying to get put in the D section by DMX, by that boy T, by all, you know what I'm saying, by all hip-hop artists in the D section, not in the regional Mexican Latino just over here little corner. No, I'm trying to get placed over here. That's why I'm moving the way I move. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to get segregated into just Chicano hip-hop, because that ain't it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm.
Like, I already, what else am I gonna speak if I do that to my peoples? They're gonna be like, he just got a different style. When if I do it like this, not just my people gonna go ahead and touch my album. You know what I mean? Anybody that like hip hop gonna touch my album. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that wanna get the feeling of the way it sound, like, oh, that sound dope. I don't know what he's saying, because I get it all the time. I don't know what you're saying, but that shit sound hard. If you really listen to it, really listen to my lyrics, all I'm doing, I'm still making it to where you understand what I'm saying, even if you don't know Spanish. You know what I mean? Like, you just got to really listen to my words, and you going to be like, oh, well, he's saying this, and then he says that at the end of that. That word has to mean this. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly. Yeah, and it is a real good song, and I know everybody's out there dying to hear it, and we're going to play that in just a moment. But I think that's all that we have time for, Flaco, and we appreciate you coming on the show. We'd love to have you back sometime.
For sure, anytime, man. You already know. Just shoot the invite, and you already know I'm here.
Okay. All right, let's watch Looney Tune by Flaco right here on Paul Mash TV. So don't go away. We'll be right back.
Don't go nowhere. Y'all didn't know I'm the best and it was shown. Every time my homie Ivan and Rafa said, get 'em bro, a kickbacker at the stove, I was always down to flow. Siempre listos para el desmadre, best believe it.
Was that in español?
You damn right, bro. Mexicano, 100% lunático to the bone. I'm the fool that is the Looney Tune. This shit sure ain't a movie, fool. Quick to take a step back, grab a shovel, and dig up my tools and murder dude. I am the truth when quiet, observing you. Telling every little mama, please ma, don't call me boo. I'm kinda rude, can act a fool. Like the pimp powder, it's nothing to smack 'em too. It's Looney Tunes, fool, I thought you knew.
And you don't want none. And you don't want none. And you don't want none. Put a hit on the run.
Lunático hasta el fin when I step up on the scene. Keep my mug on me, true ways of a G. Malandro hasta el hueso from that Toledo ghetto. From my clique from 3rd Ward, chunk to Dre. Respeto the shit that I've seen and the shit that I've done. Y'all could only imagine, that's why I say I'm not the one. Test me if you want, don't do it, I suggest. Time to dig up the straps and go dust off my vest. I'm cool, calm, collect when you come correct. A bad motherfucker, some labeled me the best. A real Mexicano, bitch, I'm most hated. I ain't kissing no ass, just to be labeled your favorite. I'm Looney Tunes.
And you don't want none.